Do you remember the good old days back around Saga Collection, Revenge of the Sith, where we used to get battle packs like this, 5 figures, a lot of them the same one, just for an army building. They're even characters that weren't even in the movie or any of the continuities, but the figures, they rocked. Nowadays, you really don't find that. Your battle packs are 3 figures, they're often different, unarticulated figures. They're not as good as back in the day. And now, I'm reviewing probably my favorite battle pack around that time, the Mace Windu's Attack Battalion. This set is so great. I'm telling you, I think, go buy it. Just go buy it. If you're a clone enthusiast, go buy it. If you're a Mace Windu enthusiast, go buy it. I mean, it's a necessity for all people. And they even continued this battalion with another figure in an Order 66 set, the Mace Windu's Galactic Marine. And I will go over him a little later in the video, just kind of make a comparison. But anyway, let's go over the figures. I'll start with the main man himself, and probably the figure in the set that most people don't care about, Mace Windu. This thing's actually kind of lame. This figure isn't too impressive, I must say. It's just, I think, Revenge of the Sith mold Mace Windu. I think that's where it came from. He looks a bit like Samuel Jackson. He doesn't look, too bad. His cloak has this weird glimmery feel to it. I don't display this figure with the cloak. I give this cloak to my, Anakin Skywalker. But you can squeeze his legs, and he has a saber slashing gimmick. So let's just say you get a Magna Guard here. Let's just get the Magna Guard here. And Mace Windu doesn't like this Magna Guard, so he's gonna slash him upwards. And you can just, slash him and pretend he's beating on him and die! Oh! Yeah! Oh! Okay, oh goodness, that looks wrong. I'm sorry, people. I am sorry. But articulation on this guy is a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders, and hinged elbows. Just hinged elbows, and they don't really hinge, they're just springy. He has swivel wrists, swivel waist, very clickety swivel waist. You probably don't want to do that for the gimmick. Swivel hips, softer plastic cloak, and that's your lot. This isn't that great of a Mace Windu, and for a comparison, here he is with the figure that I reviewed in that review where I was ripping off Daniel East 1000. As you can see, I bumped into the camera! But as you can see, the face colors, the skin tone's actually really different. Well, you can see a more realistic Samuel L. Jackson face sculpt and color. This one just looks, it looks like a different person. It looks like a different actor. Maybe if the cheeks were a little more accentuated, it would look a little more like Mac from Predator. I don't know. But you can see how his skin tone's a little more brown, while his kind of has more of a gray, honestly more realistic texture. And articulation on this guy's a lot better, while this one's just, it's an older gimmicky figure, so he's not too great. So get the TVC one and have him with them. It looks impressive. Now on to the clones, the clone troopers. All 3 of these figures are identical. No differences with them. These guys are really cool looking. I mean, as you can see, the purple paint on them, and it's purple clone troopers, people, purple clone troopers. And it's not a girly purple. This is a serious, I'm gonna kick your butt purple. It's just so cool. I really like the look. You can see how the face has some nice glimmery purple. It looks really nice. I really do dig the look of this clone trooper, and I'm glad the set came with 3. I mean, how cool is it to have 3 of these guys? These things are so impressive and so nice. And so falling. But I really do love these guys. And you may be wondering, hey JCC2224, this guy looks a lot like the Shock Trooper. Well, let's just say this. He's just about a rip-off of the Shock Trooper. Excuse any background noise, I think my brother's messing with tape. Anyway, yeah, you can see here that the entire design is just ripped off of the Shock Trooper. There's no differences whatsoever. These are the same molds. The only difference really is the color and, you know, some of the accessories that the Mace Windu's troopers have. So that's him, and you also are kind of maybe wondering, I can't read your mind, so what's up with this? Is this molded on? No, it's not. This is a removable piece, just like the antenna here. You can take this piece, there's a little snap right here. You can just unsnap it, and probably gonna have to snap his head off, and I want to do this off camera so the head wasn't going flying anywhere. And then you can just, you know, start removing it. You know, it's optional, so you can have like a purple shock trooper if you want, without this armor. But this armor is the exact same piece as Commander Neo, and I will make a comparison with those here soon. So here is your purple shock trooper. Bringing in the shock key again, you can see how the design is entirely ripped off of it. But I'm telling you, it just looks so cool having both a red one and a purple one. I mean, that looks awesome. And putting this guy aside, he's probably going to have it off in the rest of the video. And getting another one, for the sake of convenience. As you can see, it is the same. Actually, it's not. Wow, I got it wrong. This is Commander Bakara's. Yeah, this is Commander Bakara's thing. Not Neo's, but, yeah, I feel stupid. But, yeah, it's the same piece as Commander Bakara, not Neo. And luckily, if you saw my top 5 nostalgic figures, I keep my dinged up blue Bakara on my desk so you can see they are the exact same thing. It's not Neo's, it's Bakara's. So those are the troopers, really. Articulation is a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrists, ball-hinged waist, swivel hips, ball-hinged knees, and ball-hinged ankles. Get the super articulation there, and honestly, I think this is like the definitive clone trooper mold. I'm telling you, I absolutely love it. I don't think any mold is better than this one, even the TVC one. I don't know why people ran and rave over that one. But this is the Airborne Commander that you get with it. It's just a typical clone trooper commander. And helmet's removable if you're curious. Reveal the generic Revenge of the Sith clone face. Same purple deco, except if he doesn't fall. Except this time his entire design is not ripped off of a existing you know, figure or character, even though it is inspired by one. Getting the 212th Airborne Trooper here, because I have all my 212s on my desk. You can see how he has similar line detailings on his shoulders and on his chest there. On his leg, you can see right there, similar designs, not exactly the same though. And even the gun's different. Well, this one came with a thicker one, this one's a thinner weapon. And you also have, you get, of course, the weapon as an accessory, and the helmet as well. But you also get a little pistol inside the pouch, which is removable. But it's too much of a pain in the butt, so I'm not going to remove the pistol from the pouch. I'm just going to take it off and show you. Actually, I mean, I am going to remove it. You just kind of squeeze this, and it just kind of pops itself out. And you can see, here's the pistol, and here is the molding inside, so it's fit just to snug the pistol and nothing else. So that is that. Also, these chest armors are a part of the Kama, and I don't really see a way to remove that unless you would actually want to cut it. So my apologies, I don't think you can do anything there. But articulation on this guy is a ball-jointed neck, ball-hinged shoulders and elbows, swivel wrist, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball-hinged knees, and ball-hinged ankles. Super articulated, but it's missing that nice waist joint that these troopers have, because this guy utilizes the removable helmet mold, while these guys utilize the antenna mold, is what I call them. So, that is really Mace Windu's Attack Battalion Battle Pack. I'm not sure if that's the exact name, but the title will clarify. So, for about, I'd say $30, secondhand market, I think from 2006, so, for about $30 secondhand market, you get 4 awesome clone troopers. I was about to say 3, and, you know, a Mace Windu too. And also, if you get the Order 66 set, you can have all 3 versions of Mace Windu's Attack Battalion Troopers. The Galactic Marine, which this may be another video. that set may be another video. You get the Galactic Marine, you get 3 troopers, the commander, and, you know, if you have all these together, let's just kind of, you know, let's just hypothetically say if you have all these together, and if you have the TVC Mace Windu, you have an impressive force you don't want to screw around with. So, that's really it with this video. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Check out my Facebook page if you have a chance. Have a good day, and may the Force be with you guys. Later.